I mean, I said to you before this. I personally had been the sprint races anyway, but
Yeah,
I
yeah, but you see, I do like the sprint races. I do. I didn't think I would. I thought it was pointless. I thought sprint races. What a waste of my time. Why am I watching this? And I found them quite entertaining. I can't lie, but I think that's because it is an all-out warfare of 19 laps, one set of tires. We're not worried about strategy or anything like that. It is purely, absolutely foot down,
mm,
19 laps, and I do enjoy that. But is it necessary? No, not really. If
yeah,
I'm honest, the same as it's the same as the qualifying that annoys us with the sprint weekend. Why have I now got to watch qualifying on a Friday night, sprint on the Saturday morning, then main qualifying Saturday night, and then race on the Sunday? Why can't it just be wherever you finish the sprint is your starting position
yeah,
for the main race? If you're going to do it like that and you want to be net zero, as they call it, well, get rid
mm,
of one of the sets of qualifying then.
yeah. I think I'm totally with you. If you're gonna make you're gonna make a sprint race, make it stand for something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
for me, at the moment, 12 out of 20 people not scoring any points
yeah.
for the
That
sprint
is the
race
downside.
is what's the point in the the team, some of the teams already know they're not getting any points that weekend, that race,
Yeah,
but they've got to
yeah,
put their driver out and hope for a pile up, right?
yeah,
um make it mean something for them, right? Wherever you finish is where you're starting
yeah,
tomorrow, and kind of make it mean something more substantial than just a run around for them.
yeah,
um because I think that's my gripe with sprint racing. Like, only 8 people score points,
yeah. No, I
and
get that.
9 times out of 10, it's the same 8 people.
Yeah,
Um, so it's like, well, it's hard to get. For me, it's I get there can be some really good fun, really good excitement, but again, sometimes it's ruined by the rules and
yeah, of
the.
course.
But if the main race, if they were allowed to go toe to toe in the main race and
Yeah,
be battling for 70 odd laps in the main race,
yeah.
would the sprint be as exciting in that sense, if you get me? Because
No, no. You see, one thing that's just popped into my head while we were talking about this, and it is a ridiculous idea. They will never do it, and I'm not even suggesting that they do. But why not? If you want a sprint weekend, why not do away with qualifying entirely? So bear with me, right?
okay, no, I'm listening.
Now, hold on.
I am
So I
peak.
know that people have said stupid suggestions in the past of, say, reverse grids, right? Now, you would never do that because you would just qualify slowest so that you start on P1. So
Mm.
nobody's ever going to do a reverse grid. It's daft, right? However, if you did it, so, no, bear with me, right?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
If if you did it so that, say, where you stand in the drivers' championship is where you start for the sprint race, but in reverse order. So effectively, Stroll would be first, right? Now, if you did that, but then said wherever you finish the sprint will be where you start, well, I'll tell you what, that'd be a hell of a sprint race because every person at the back, like the leader of the championship, would want to go hell for leather to get back to the first.
Mm.
That's the only way you're going to make a sprint fully entertaining and be net zero about it because you're getting rid of both quality sessions, saving a lot of fuel and
Yeah.
a lot of tires. And you're just going, right, you've had 2 practice sessions. Now you're going to be in reverse championship order. Go get them. I'm not
Mm.
suggesting it, by the way, but if you want to make it entertaining, that is the way to do it.
That would be entertaining because, like, from the get go, you'd have defending, attacking, people
Yep.
trying to force their way through. I mean, listening to it, it actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. It
Yeah.
to me, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm sure there's people listening who are like, nutter. Uh,
Yeah. I mean,
but,
even as I'm saying it, it is a ridiculous idea. And that's why I'm saying I'm
um,
not suggesting it because
but mm,
reverse grids are a ridiculous proposal.
yeah,
It'll never happen. And why should you ever do that in that
mm,
sport? It is ridiculous. But I just think if you're trying to make it, I understand it to a degree because they're not doing it for us watching it on TV.
Mm.
They're doing it for the people who are there in the stands. They're trying to make it so that if you've paid 500 quid to go and watch the F1 and you want to be entertained the whole time, and I completely understand that.
Mm.
But I think the problem is it's the point system, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what's
Yes.
ruining it for the F1 for the sprint race.